Hello, people. Welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show and a glorious, emphatic Merry Christmas from me to you as Leeds United put on a demolition job against second place Ipswich, cutting the gap down now to just 7 points. And guess what, folks? If we beat Preston on Boxing Day, it'll be down to 4 before they have to play Leicester City. Told you, man, the Sharks are circling. We are coming. Top 2 by January 1st might still be on. Okay, man, mid-January, let's say. You know what I mean? But listen, I am happy. I know you're happy. What an absolute barnstormer of a performance today. Please smash a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Get your comments in. Hit that notification bell. And let's get into it. Okay, it's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened as I said it would. People will be. Oh, when have we got Leeds? So, folks, what a performance. I don't think it's going over the top to say the most complete Leeds United performance we have seen. We've gone up against an Ipswich side that score the most goals in the division, take the most shots, create the most chances, all these sort of stats. I think they touched the ball in the opposition box about 5 times and had 3 shots all game, none on target. Meslier might as well have, got a fag and just pitched up on his post and chilled out for the rest of the day. What a performance defensively from the side. The whole back four. Archie Gray was my man of the match. Is there anything this lad couldn't do? No, there isn't. People told me he worked a right back. If you look at that goal, the own goal from Leeds Davis, he is pivotal to that. The calmness personified from that 17-year-old lad to get Leeds up the pitch is exemplary. I just want him to get a goal now, but it's difficult for him to do from right back, but it will come. Defenders can score. Pascal Strout can use his head. Crichton, as we call him, Mr. 50p head himself. Great ball in. Early doors, 8 minutes in. Ipswich are lacklustre in that first 15 minutes. No team has conceded more than them in the first 15 minutes of the game, and Leeds United came and shown that they were ready to go from minute 1. Great cross, Pirro. Great save by Hladaki. He's conceded 4 today, but he's a good goalkeeper. And Pascal Strout napping in. Bang. Have that. Then we need to talk about Leif Davis. Best left back in the league, they said. Most assists in the league, they said. Demolition job. Didn't show up. Occasion got to him. Terrible performance from both him and Clark. Axel Twanzebe, I was told, their Ledley King. Their Ledley King. Just used in the important games. Got murdered today. The whole back four did. They didn't know what day it was. Chris Somerville twisted them up. Twisted them up. Folded them like a deck chair. That own goal, when we've broken, I'm going, Somerville, pass to Pirro. But Somerville is so direct. He has one thing in mind, goal. And he goes to the byline, crosses it in, and Leif Davis, bang, in the back of the net. And it doesn't stop there, because Leif Davis then gives us a penalty. I'm sorry, listen, I like Leif Davis, but it's just sweet. How sweet it is to be loved by Leeds, I'm telling you. And Leeds fans loved him today. He's Leeds and he knows he is. He gives away a penalty. I'm thinking, why is Pirro not taking this? Pirro looked annoyed, but Somerville, what a penalty. Showed everyone in the football club, this is how you take a penalty. And made it 3-0 at half-time. Game over, innit, really? Game over. I did worry about the tempo dropping, as we've seen this season from Leeds, but it did not. It did not. And within 7 minutes of the second half, Joe Pirro scores. Again, great work. Rutter, phenomenal. Pirro in the box, great feet, finds the back of the net. And I said on the watch-along, call the cops because there's been a murder. Because that's what happened today. Ipswich got schooled. Ipswich fans have to hold their hands up and say, do you know what? I'm glad we don't have to play Leeds again. Because we've scored 8 goals against them now. 25% of the goals that they've conceded have come from Leeds United. They cannot deal with us. All this talk of Kieran McKenna, is Daniel Farke the right man? From Leeds fans, by the way, you know you are. And when I'm wrong, I might admit it. But when I'm right, I like to give you food and medicine. It is what it is. Like a spoonful of sugar make that medicine go down. Any Daniel Farke doubters must shush. Because today showed us why. He is the best man for the job in this division. I said before the game, watch Leeds United go on a mad run come the turn of the year. Well, today starts that mad run. Next up, Preston. Be ready, Preston. Be ready, because Leeds United look like they're cooking on gas. Even more impressive today were the subs. Nonto came on, was given half an hour. You can see Farke's given him longer now because he's shown him enough in the minutes that he's had. And again, he was great. Just popping up all over, right, left, centre. He was everywhere when he came on. He gives defenders really something to think about. We saw Gruyev for 15 minutes. Gruyev, great. He came on for Kamara, and we always forget about Glenn Kamara, by the way. What a footballer. The power on that guy when he's going in for challenges to just body people is insane. He's insane. You know, I didn't know this, but Locks told me that Kazadei did an interview for Leicester City this week, and they said, who's the toughest operator you've come up against? And he said Glenn Kamara in that game that we beat them 1-0. Junior Firpo came on for Spence. Another great performance by Spence, and he's growing into that role because he's not starting at right back. I'm sorry he won't. I know some will say, no, he should be, etc. But you're not getting in over Gray. The only way you get in over Gray is if he gets injured because he doesn't put a foot wrong. Gray's an exceptional footballer, and we are so lucky to have him at this football club. You know, Junior Firpo came on, great. I wanted him to do well. You know, I wanted him to do well. I'm willing him to do well. He came on for Spence and he was great. Bamford and Joseph came on. Bamford didn't really get involved. I was hoping to cap off a perfect Christmas would be him a goal. Joseph, though, put himself about. You know, we schooled them today. Like I say, so many fouls. The referee I thought was great. You know, he let play run. Ipswich fans will disagree. They probably feel there's a foul in the build-up to the first goal. Not for me. You know, I thought the referee was exceptional today, especially when you consider the stinker we had against Coventry. He was terrible. But Ipswich were just not at the races today. Kieran McKenna got schooled by Daniel Farker. 8 goals conceded against this Leeds United side. I just wish we could play them again. Ipswich fans will be saying, and players as well, at least we don't have to play Leeds. But they have to go to Leicester now. They have to go to Leicester. We go to Preston away. Dog dirt. We win. I'm telling you now, we win with chest. We win at Preston. I'm a little bit concerned about West Brom away, but we win at Preston. That gap will then be 4. And they've got to go to Leicester, or play Leicester, should I say. That ain't easy. Biggest thing for me today as well is we've sent a message, you know, not just to Ipswich, to the rest of the division, Leicester included in this, that we ain't out of this fight. There was a lot of chatter within our own fan base, I think, that, you know, playoffs, you know, it's too much. It's now 7 points, folks. It's single figures again. And there's what? Another 23 games to go. 23. Let's not forget that before we played Leicester, it could have been 17. It's now 7. Today, it could have been 13. It's now 7. Daniel Farker is the best man for this job. This will be a juggernaut that once it gets going, you will not be able to stop. Bring me some extra little additions here and there, even if they're only 1 or 2, and it will take it to the next level. Gio Rutter was given man of the match. For me, it's great, but Gio Rutter was exceptional. I said before the game, I was a little bit worried how he'd do against Burgess and Twansebi. Twansebi's no mug. You know, I think he struggled against Ballard. I think he struggled last time against Kitchen and Co. at Coventry. Today, though, they'll be having nightmares. This is the thing. Clark will be having nightmares. Twansebi, Burgess, and Leif Davis. That whole back 4 was absolutely cooked today by Leeds. And this is why I say it. Leeds United had the best, most potent front 4. Dan James, he had a chance early doors. Probably should have crossed it. She got to hit the target. But again, defensively, Dan James was exceptional today. Always getting back. Leif Davis could not get involved in the game, and he is their key man. And to make it all the more sweeter, folks, Man United and Ten Hag have been beat again by West Ham. You love to see it. Perfect Christmas present. But let's not rest on our laurels now. Let's go after that top 2. Chase it, because this puts pressure now on Ipswich, something that they've not really experienced yet in Kieran McKenna's tenure. Let's not forget, they went up second. They now got to go to Leicester if they were to lose that. It's a dent in the confidence of these players. They do have some good players. We spoke about Leaf, Broadhead, Burns, Hurst, Chaplin. They were non-existent today. I mean what I say when Leeds United put on a defensive demolition job. People have been saying, oh, are we that actually good defensively? We concede the least amount of shots. Let's not forget this is an Ipswich team that have, on average, touched the ball in the opposition box about 22 times. I think it was about 5 by the end of 90 minutes. That's insane. This team is such a tough nut to crack. And if we can be more clinical, more teams will be put to the sword like this. I'm expecting another rout against Preston. And I mean that. And I say that with chest. Because Leeds United's squad is starting to really now get into gear. I think some games we've barely got out of second gear and won them and dropped the tempo. I want to see the tempo kept up against maybe lesser opposition. We might have seen in games where tempos drop. Continue this against lesser opposition. Really smoke them. Turn the screw. Because that's what we did today. Ipswich were not at the races. Kieran McKenna, yeah, not at the races. Ipswich fans will say to you, mind the gap, etc. Let them say that. because they know we're coming. Like Jaws, the sharks are circling. We're ready to puncture the tyres on the tractor and neuter the foxes. Trust me, it ain't over yet. It ain't over. And I'm so happy for any Daniel Farke doubters. You have to hold your hands up. I know we all have opinions, but he got it bang on today. Even the subs, he knows what he's doing. Who are we to question? Of course, you can criticise. But to a man today, I can't think of one bad performance, even from the subs. And you know I'm not Junior's biggest fan, but I thought he was great. What a performance. What a day. What a Christmas present. Everyone must be absolutely bouncing. Thank you, as always, for watching this. I will be doing final word on Christmas Eve. Don't know on the numbers, but make sure you check it out. It's gonna be a good one. Please do smash a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Get your comments in. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. Leeds United.